Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We've got our very own Laura Owens, branch manager, Newport Beach, with us today in the Meet the Leaders series. And hey, Laura, how are you doing today?
I am doing awesome. How are you, Steve?
Awesome. Love that word, too. Hey, why don't we start by let everybody know who you are, how long you've been here, and how your branch did in 2020.
Absolutely. So, Laura Owens out of the Newport Beach branch. I've been with Loan Depot since 2018. Love what I do. We had a phenomenal year. We ended up with over $550 million worth of production. So super excited. We've grown this team from 5 million to this, and we're looking forward to hopefully funding over $1 billion this year. So exciting stuff happening.
Yeah, $1 billion's going to happen. I see it for sure. Hey, so what do you feel sets you apart as a leader in the mortgage business, and what fires you up as far as the day to day?
Oh my gosh. I think it's positivity and inclusion for me is, really putting my team first every time and making sure that, I'm working with each of them, that I'm their advocate, that I care, that I listened, that, we always have, a strategy for success in our branch and for each of those team members. I love to, come up with new tactics, new tools, new ways of doing this business, which is amazing,
Yeah, and you've got a really diverse group of people too that represents a lot of the different population in Orange County, which I have had such a fun time working with you on growing. And what are some of the things that you see differ between the different people on your team and how they're support their cultural groups? Because you really do have a diverse group of people in your office.
Yeah, we have almost like a mini nation, United Nations. We speak, I think, over 11 languages in our branch.
Wow.
Have people from all sorts of backgrounds and ages, ethnicities. And it really, it does mirror our community, which I think is really important. And it's something that, it's been kind of a signature for every team that I've managed, whether I was a regional manager or an area manager or a branch manager, I've always tried to mirror those communities. For me, it is important to give everybody the service they want and they deserve. And I think having people that they can relate to is really important. For me, I learn so much every day from my team. And so having those interactions and understanding their culture and what they bring is super important.
Yeah. Well, and I think you are an exceptional manager and leader, and I've seen it in our, the weekly calls you invite me to, and just if people knew how your brain works, which is amazing. Like I think they could ask you about any loan file that's in process and you would know something about the borrower, the agents, what's going on. I don't know how you do it because there's so many, but I'm fascinated by how you do that.
Thank you. Thank you. I feel it's part of being that mama bear, for them and advocate. You have to know about every aspect of, their work life and, their personal life, and you have to be there. And so the only way to really do that is to be present and to be available and to, kind of try to anticipate their needs and wants and be able to, continue in that vision that they have for their own success, And so for me, it's a pleasure, I take pride on everything that happens in my branch, everything that my team is involved. So I'm just kind of an extension of them. And so, I got to know their deals. I got to know what concerns they have and, get to work on their behalf,
Oh, definitely. Hey, and you kind of touched on it a little bit, but what do you love about, every day you show up to work? Like, what are the things that really, you are passionate about, outside of some of the things you've shared already?
Well, it's that interaction with them. It's the smiles that I see when, we got a difficult transaction and we were able to get an exception, when we are able to, see the potential in each of them and sort of draw out the future and a vision for their future. And when it starts to work and the things and the strategies and tactics that we're putting in place start to pay off for them, that fires me up. That gets me so excited. And, to see their smiles, whether it's virtually now with this pandemic, it is really, really awesome. And so that really gets me going. And just, seeing some of the accomplishments, I mean, we had 4 different people that reached Chairman's Elite status for the very first time in our branch last year. And we hope to double that this year. But, to just see how much they enjoy that success and what it means and how many families that they helped to get there, that's super motivational.
Yeah. And what I love about your branch too is you're at the epicenter of Orange County in Newport Beach. There's so much business to be had, and you're so actively involved in the community too. And I now know a lot of the loan consultants in your branch are as well. But outside of all the work stuff, like, who is Laura Owens outside of work, and what do you do to have some fun?
Oh my God, I love the outdoors, nature, animals, hiking, getting that beautiful landscape and going there, taking my dog, Butters, with me. She's a golden retriever. I love that, I think that's my favorite thing. I mean, of course, I love to watch, good series and good TV, for sure. But, to me, being outdoors and being in the presence of nature is just awesome. It's really, it's the way I recharge my batteries, and it's awesome. I love to do, crafts as well, and technology in general. I am a super early adopter of any gadgets and Apple products and all sorts of stuff. So technology, convenience, practical stuff, I love as well.
So do you have a favorite gadget right now that you're testing out?
My iPad Pro is awesome. I'm actually testing it out for a lot of the social media stuff. I'm working with Tamer, who's our marketing specialist in our branch, and we're doing some cool things to deploy, with Facebook and other social media aspects. And so, how we interact with the camera, what all the new software can do, it is super cool. And so I'm learning so much from our interactions together.
Oh, I dig it. Well, I always learn from you. So thank you for being on the forefront and testing that stuff out, because I think I get to benefit on the side a little bit. All right. Well, for anybody out there, hopefully this helps you get to know Laura a little bit more before you guys sit down and chat and we try to recruit you. And just want to say I really appreciate you, Laura, and I love working with you.
Same here, Steve. You've been amazing. I love our partnership. You're an integral part of my team and our success here at Loan Depot. And, just look forward to, doing so much more this year. And I can't thank you enough for everything that you do for my entire team. Actually, you do amazing with checking up on their success and where they're at, and bringing back feedback to me if there's things that, needs to change. So I appreciate that you care. And everything that you do for me as a person and for our team. So thank you.
You're so welcome. It's fun to do, and I appreciate you as a partner as well. This is a dream job. But all right, so for those of you out there that don't know Laura, here you go. We'll catch up with you soon.
Thank you. Have a great day.